Um, so hi everyone. So today I'm gonna take a small session on the basic Excel formulas and functions. So these are just basics that I have studied during my MBA. So you guys may be actively using these functions, and I believe most of you might know about these functions. So I will just explain what is these what all these 18 function is all about and how we can use, and I will explain with small simple examples. So I hope we can start.
Yes.
Okay, so first is just the basics like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. For example, let us take two numbers, 1 and 1. So I want to add these two numbers together. So, in Excel, the key to formulas in Excel is that we have to use the equal sign. So I'm using this equal sign. I'm going to select this cell C1. I'm going to put the addition symbol. I'm going to select this cell, enter. I got the answer 2. So these are just basics, okay? So next we can check how we can do subtraction in the Excel. Let us take two numbers. For example, let it be 2 and the another number is 1. Then again, we have to put the equal sign. We have to select this cell, then put the subtraction symbol, select the other cell, enter, we got the answer. Next, we can multiply two numbers. Let it be 2 and the other one be again 2, and put the equal sign, select this one, then put the multiplication symbol, select the other one, enter, we got the answer 4. Next is division. Let us select again two small values, 4, then the other one be 2, then put the equal sign, select this cell. Then for division, we are using the symbol slash and the other cell, then enter, we got the answer 2. So, these are just the basic like how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide in the Excel. And okay, so next we can move to the sum function. That is, let us make it a little bit more difficult. Okay, so if I want to add this whole range, if I want to add this whole table, I'm using the sum function. So if I'm using the basic addition function, like I'm selecting this cell, then putting the addition symbol, selecting again the next cell, it is a very time consuming process. So in that case, we are using the sum function in the Excel. So we are going to select the sum function. Then we are going to select this entire range, close the parenthesis. We got the answer 24. So for finding the sum, we are using this sum function in the Excel. There is also another method like, we can select this fx function here, and we can select the range that we want to add. For example, if I want to add only these C1 is to D2, then I got the answer as 5. Here you can see the answer 5. And if I want to add this whole range, see, I got the answer 24. But this is actually very easy one. We can directly select the sum function, and you can select the range you want, and then you will get the sum. Then next is the minimum function in the Excel. So minimum function which actually gives the lowest value in the table in the range. For example, let us take this minimum function, and let us take this whole range. So you can see in this range, the lowest value is 1. Okay, so let us see how the Excel extract this lowest value. Let me close the parenthesis after selecting the range. You got the answer 1. Okay, so that is a minimum function which gives the lowest value. So if I am automatically changing any of this value, and let me put 0 here. See, I got the answer 0. So that is the magic of Excel. Okay. So next is max function. So max function which actually gives the largest value in the table. Okay. So let us select the max function. So I'm going to select this entire range. See, by looking on this range, we can see 4 is the largest number. Let us see how the Excel extract this. close the parenthesis, and we got the maximum value in this table. So if I am changing any of this value, let it be 33. See, I got the max value as 33. The sum is also automatically changed. See, so that is how the Excel functions. Okay. Next is the count function. So count function actually what it does is that it count all the cells that is having a value as a number. I will show it. For example, equal to count. So I am going to select this entire range, close the parenthesis. I got the value as 12. Okay, so this is a count function, but if I am putting any value like if I'm putting Amit, then Megha, then Hasina, then Sasi. Okay, so let us try using this count function equal to count. Sorry. I'm going to select this entire range, close the parenthesis. See, again, the answer is 12 because the count function only count the cells having value as a number. Next is count A function. So count A function counts any cells that is having any value. Let it be a number, a word, anything. So count A function is used to count cells having any value. So let us try using count function in the above range. Count A function. I'm selecting this count A function. Then selecting this entire range. Let us see what the exact extract. It is 16. So count A function, count any cell that is having any value. Next is count blank function. So, count blank function count cells which is having no value. So that is count blank. So I'm selecting this count blank function. Then let us select this entire range. So I can see two cells as having no value. So I'm closing the parenthesis. I got the answer as 2. So that is the count blank function is all about. So count function count cells having value as a number. Count A function count any cells having any value. And count blank function count cells that is having no value. So let us move to the next important function of Excel, that is the average function. So for calculating the average, let us take some big numbers for that. Let it be the salary of different people. Um, Let it be 15,000, sorry, 25,000, then 35,000, then 45,000, then 55,000. Okay. So I'm gonna find the average of these salaries. So let us select the average function. I'm gonna select this range, close the parenthesis, and I got the average of these function as 40,000. So average of these salary is 40. These salaries is 40,000. So next is the median function. So as we have studied in statistics and all, median is just the middlemost value. So we can find the middlemost value in these salary ranges. So equal to, let us select the median function. I'm going to select the salary ranges, close the parenthesis, and so median is again the same 40,000. Okay. So that is about the average and median. Next is concatenate function. So concatenate function is a special function which help us to connect one cell with the other cell. Let us try with an example. I'm typing a name here, Amit, then Singh. Okay, so let us connect these two words together. For that, we are using this concat function equal to concatenate. We can select this concat function. Then we can select this text, this cell. Then we want to connect this one with the other one. Put a comma, then select the other one, close the parenthesis. We got the answer. So this concatenate function is used to connect two cells together. That is, this function is all about. Next is if function. So if is actually pretty nice, and it actually brings logics to the Excel. Let us try with an example. I'm using a word smile here. Okay. And what I want is that if a person is smiling, I want the answer as yes. And if the person is sad, I want the answer as no. So let us see how the Excel automatically extract it. Equal to, I'm using the function if function. Then what I'm doing is I'm selecting this cell. If this cell equals um, smile, what I want it to be yes. Okay, I want it to be yes. And if that function is not equal to smile, what I want to be no. Then close a parenthesis. I got the answer as yes. That is the if function. So if I'm putting here sat, I automatically got the answer as no. So if function is like a logic function, so it can be used to a large volume of data, and we can easily extract any data that we want using this if function. Okay. Next is the other function, that is countif function. Let us take one example, like let me add some values: 1 2 1 3 1 4 and 1. So how many ones are there? 1 2 3 4. So what I want to do is that using counter function, I want to count how many ones are there. So in counter function, what we are doing is we are actually putting logic to the count function. That is what is counter function is. So let us see how the Excel extract how much ones are there, how many ones are there. So equal to, I'm going to select this counter function. What is the range criteria? Sorry, what is the range? This is our whole range, comma, and they are also asking for criteria. What is my, sorry, start again. Counter function. Okay, I'm going to select this whole range. Then comma, they have also asked us to select the criteria. My criteria is 1, close the parenthesis, enter. I got the answer as 4. So there are 4 ones. So counter function is used to count how many numbers are there. So, that is the use of this counter function. Next is VLOOKUP function. So VLOOKUP is actually we cannot say it is a complicated one. It is very interesting function. It can be used extensively in Excel in a very large volume of data. So I will explain it using a very simple example. Um, Let us take some names. Amit, then Sasi, then Meka, then I will also put my name here. And let us give colors to these people. Let Amit's favorite color be black, Sasi's favorite color be yellow, Megha's be red, and mine is green. Okay. Okay. So, using this VLOOKUP function, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up Mega's function, and I'm going to return back the other column. I want what is Mega's favorite color. So I'm going to look up Mega, and I am going to extract what is Mega's favorite color. So for that, we are using VLOOKUP function. So equal to VLOOKUP. So what is my lookup value? My lookup value is Mega. I'm going to look up Mega, then comma. They have also asked us to select the table, the entire table. So I'm going to select this entire table, then my column index number. So my index number is 2 because we only have 2 columns. I'm going to select 2. Then there are two things, that is approximate match and exact match. So if we are having a large volume of data, there will be names like mega s, mega p, mega g. So if I only want to extract the value or anything associated with Megha only, I can use this exact match. So I'm selecting here exact match. I'm going to close the parenthesis. Then, I'm sorry, something happened. Okay, let me try one more time. Okay, equal to we look up. I'm going to look up Megha. Then I'm going to select this entire table. Then my table is 2. Then comma, exact match. See, Megha's favorite color is red. So I will also try with another example. Let us look up Amit's favorite color. So I'm gonna again use this formula. We look up. I'm gonna look up Amit's value, select Amit cell, then comma. I'm gonna select this entire table. My column number is 2. Then I want the exact match. Amit's favorite color is black. So this is the major use of VLOOKUP. Then next is sum of function. For example, I will again try some names. Anshu, Megha, Anshu, Amit, and again Anshu. Okay, so let us give some values to these people. 2, 2, 1, 3, and 1. So what I'm doing is using this sum of function, I want to sum all the values that is associated with Anshu only. Okay, so using this sum of function, I want to add only those values that is associated with Anshu. So what I'm going to do is equal to use this sum of function. They have asked us to select the range. So this is my whole range, then comma, then we have to select the criteria. My criteria is Anshu. Then what is my sum range? My sum range is this one. Close the parenthesis, enter. So, we got the answer as 4, 2, 3, 4. So the sum that is really associated with Anshu is 4. So that is the sum of function is all about. The next is current time function. This is very, I don't know whether you guys know about it. You guys may be knowing about it. So if I want to find the current time in Excel, what I'm going to do is equal. Then now, then let me close the parenthesis. Sorry, let me close the parenthesis enter. See, this is the current time now, the date and the current time. So these are the basic, very basic Excel functions, very basic 18 Excel functions. So I hope you guys understood about these 18 functions. So that's all about this Excel formulas and functions. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Hasina. Hasina, can you explain VLOOKUP again? Column number in VLOOKUP.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. So, we are using this VLOOKUP function. I will explain with an example. I want Amit's favorite color from this table. Okay, so using this VLOOKUP, I'm going to extract Amit's favorite color. So for that, I'm using the formula equal to VLOOKUP, select VLOOKUP. Then what is my lookup value? Who I'm going to look at? I'm going to look at Amit. I want Amit's favorite color. So here you can see in the down, they have asked us to select the lookup value, the table array, the column index number, and the range lookup. Okay, so I'm going to select Amit. I'm going to look at Amit. Okay, then put a comma. Then I'm going to select the entire table. Select the entire table, then put a comma. Then what is my column index number? Here we only have 2. Then from the second column only, we are going to extract the favorite color, Amit's favorite color. So I'm going to put 2 here. Then I'm going to select exact match of Amit. Okay. I will also explain with another example. Let us extract Sasi's favorite color using VLOOKUP equal to VLOOKUP, then, oh, sorry, equal to VLOOKUP. Then I'm gonna select Sasi because I'm gonna look at Sasi's favorite color, comma. I'm gonna select the entire table, comma. My column number is 2. Then I'm gonna select the exact match of Sasi. Close the parenthesis, enter, it is yellow. That's it,
Got
Amit.
it, Hasina.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
So that's all about the Excel functions.
Team, anyone having any questions?
All good, Amit.
Thank you.